Living in London in your 20s, honestly, I know that everyone talks about it, but bloody hell, it really is no joke. If you live in London in your 20s, then obviously you know about how like shitty the like rental market is in London and just like bullshit and everything like that. But this is what's happened to me this week. We got told literally a week before we were about moving into our new apartment that the landlord didn't legally own the apartment, meaning that we'd signed a tenancy, and bearing in mind we paid up front for a whole year. Where the hell did that money go? Just to be told that like in a week's time, or potentially you might not be able to move on the date that we told you we're going to move on, a week before you're about to move, because the landlord doesn't legally own the apartment yet, because it's a new build and it's like a new apartment. And so that means that technically you might have to move in like a week later than you originally planned. Where the hell am I going to go for a week whilst you try and figure out if the landlord actually owns the apartment that we've already paid for, that apparently he doesn't even legally own? So this contract technically is void, right? So we gave them a harsh deadline and we said, if we don't know by the end of Monday, then we're not moving, because literally, like, what are we supposed to do? We've arranged the movers, we have a dog, we have stuff. Like, where the hell do they think we're supposed to go? We can't extend here because obviously new people are moving in here. And why would we try and disrupt their moving date just like ours has been moved? So now, as of Friday, we have nowhere to live. Honestly, luckily for us, we run our own businesses. We've traveled the world anyway. Like we were looking to like move countries anyway, and I think this is just a sign that that is definitely what we need to be doing. And luckily, we can go back to our parents for a bit and just sort ourselves out and just move the moving vans into storage, which is just like, you know. And now I've got to sit here and think, what do I actually need in storage and what do I need to take with me? How long are we going to be at my parents? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm 27. Why do I feel like I'm going backwards in life? As I mentioned, we are self-employed and we are used to like moving around, and it's not like we have to be here for our jobs, and we can kind of move anywhere and we have that luxury. But honest to God, like the London rental market needs to literally sort itself out, because that is not normal. Signing flats over to people, getting that signed by a landlord that's not even really the landlord yet, not legally the landlord yet, that's surely not legal. Anyway, it's been an absolute roller coaster of a week. Now I've got to sit here, try and pack, I don't even know, some stuff and move back to my parents in the weekend, and then just figure out if we're going to move back to London or not, or go to Dubai like everyone else.